Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, they're weaving for a reason. Textile art house Stich Buffalo is here with details on their crafty classes and refugee resources. And later, Organic Produce Direct stops by to share how they're making healthy food accessible and affordable. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, Stich Buffalo is a textile art center on a mission of inclusion, and I'm joined now by Dawn and Whitney with more insight into their creative culture. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, tell us more about the mission behind Stich Buffalo and how it's more than just textile art.
Yeah, so thank you very much for having us. Stich Buffalo at its core is a textile arts center located in Western New York, serving the immigrant and refugee women that live here in Buffalo, as well as having community classes. And we have our second Stitch program, which Whitney is the manager of, which is repurposing donated textile tools and materials.
Cool, okay. So why is the concept of connection at the heart of what you do at Stich Buffalo?
When Stich Buffalo began in 2014 as a community workshop, it was to open the doors to an inclusive community, beginning with the refugee women, and through the textile arts, and then providing that as we grew that program, continuing to reach out into the community and sharing our tools and supplies and our teaching.
Let's talk about how you're able to support the artisans' livelihoods.
We support their livelihoods by giving them the tools and the materials they need to create the work that they create and the opportunity to sell it in various places, including our brick and mortar and e-commerce and wholesale and special projects. So there's lots of different avenues that the women can take.
Let's talk a little bit about the craft circles that you host.
I'm going to let Whitney speak about those.
Yeah. So we host a sewing and craft circle every month on the third Thursday. It's about an hour and a half where people can come together from our community, bring a project, and sit and make with a group of people who are also, really inspired by textile and fiber arts. Mm-hmm. We also are launching a new mending circle coming up this month on January 21st. We've got an open knit and crochet class as well. And we also have every month a Craft and Connect class, which if you don't have a project in mind, you can come and we provide it for you, provide all the materials, and it's a chance to come connect with other people in Buffalo around a shared project.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us more about the program that you had.
Yeah, so every year Stich Buffalo receives over 20,000 pounds of donated textile and fiber art supplies.
Wow.
We funnel those supplies into our programs, the Refugee Women's Workshop, as well as our community classes and our kits. But we have a lot more left over, and so we have a shop within our shop where we sell back those supplies, those donated supplies, to the community. So we have artists, student fashion designers, crafters of all kinds, all stripes, who come in our doors and are able to access affordable textile and fiber art supplies for their projects.
Tell us more about the classes that you have to offer. One of the reasons why I brought you in was, one, because I know the great work you do, especially for a refugee community, but also because it's the top of the new year. People are looking for new hobbies, and the classes that you offer could be the right fit for someone.
Absolutely. So in addition to our classes, we have the kits, but I'll talk about the classes first. So we have a whole lineup of textile arts classes that happen throughout the week and on Saturdays. They can be found on our website, but I have to refer to my notes. There's the sewing circle, the mending circle, Craft and Connect, and open knit. But we also have things like broom making and embroidery 101 and block printing and resist dyeing. So the whole spectrum of the textile arts, and then also learning how to use your machine, your sewing machine. Mm-hmm. So
is it a good place for beginners?
Absolutely. All our classes are beginner level, and then you can take it higher if you would like to. So no skills required. We also make them try to make them accessible to anybody that would like to take them. So we have free community seats available. Just message us or send us an email and we'll get you into the class for anybody that would like to learn. And then also we have a selection of kits.
Yeah, tell us about these.
Are all made from our donated goods, and then we repurpose them into these kits. So we have a frame loom weaving. This is just a sampling of some of the kits. Our Buffalo Garland kit. Our newest one is the embroidered We Love Buffalo embroidery kit. Yes, so that's from ages 7 and up and is a lot of fun, and that's our newest kit. So we try to make textile arts accessible to anybody that would like to learn.
I love it. Dawn and Whitney, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about what you have to offer. Viewers, you can learn more about their mission and view their whole calendar of upcoming classes and workshops by visiting stitchbuffalo.org/calendar. Thanks again for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.